Okay, I can't do anything with that yet. You can only apply security to the FOB, I mean...
Unit function added. Development project has been added.
So many new developments, jeez. Alright, let's put all of our better dudes. Well, maybe not the combat dudes because I want to send them out on missions. Okay. I think that means these guys can't leave. He's a diplomat, we want him.
Caution, rain approaching.
That guy's a troublemaker. You can fucking take him. Alright. We'll just have to see how everything else goes on FOB. I don't know. It's kind of a risk, but whatever. I'm more liable to have my shit taken than I am to really see a benefit of it, though, but it did unlock a whole bunch of research, I think.
Please specify a project.
Yeah. Unlocked a lethal version of that, but why the hell would I want that? I wonder eventually you can get a different sneak pistol.
Development project has been added.
Thinking maybe if you do this one and like unlocks a different path. Most of these are pretty offshooted. Okay, that's hang us to fire shot shells. I'll hold off on doing anything else for now. On pistols anyway. Keep one experiment at a time. Okay, this needs 5 more. Ooh, 1 minute till that gets upgraded. Need a lot more research for that though. Sleep grenade's working, right? 13 minutes. Sleeping gas mine. Man, that might be useful one day. Let's get that researched. I need to get the better scope. Intel team needs 5 more levels. R&D 30. So most of this needs more R&D. Maybe a cybernetic specialist. Whatever the hell that is. Sweet, the new battle dress is ready. That'll be nice.
Development
Alright.
complete. Please specify a project.
Alright, we'll hold off on everything else for now. Ooh, wait. Security
Please
devices.
specify a project.
All that stuff's locked out. Nah, let's do another mission.
Please select a mission.
Boss, the CFA soldiers deployed to Walla Yamasa have been annihilated. There are no signs of combat, nor any endemic disease. All the adults just disappeared.
Central Africa.
Oh, let's leave her on that one. I will ever switch to the stun. I'm torn. I mean, I liked my trank pistol, but this seems like it's just so much better so far. I mean, you really have to get a headshot though. I mean, you can stun them with repeated shots. I don't think it's trank, it's more like I think it's more like a beanbag gun. We will ought to take a car this time.
Deploying.
It's a boot. The White Mamba. Should have took a shower while I was in Mother
Capture the
Base.
White Mamba, the child soldier's commander, and bring him back to Mother Base. First off, head for Walla Yamasa.
I like why we totally forgot about the nuke, because we got distracted by child soldiers. We're like, man, this is awful. This is like the reality of, like, the war zone they're in. Like, I think that's like a systemic problem of the region. I'm surprised there hasn't been like more combats where you had to like choose whether or not you were comfortable shooting with a kid. But, like, they're shooting back at you, so it's like, what are you gonna do? Just say it's a heavy subject. Oops.
Please select a deployment point.
Looks like there's a checkpoint that way, so let's move a little bit further down if possible.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Your target, the White Mamba, showed up in this village out of the blue and took command of the child soldiers. The surrounding villages have been victims of their raids and brutality ever since.
Buddy,
But if you extract their commander, those kids will have no choice but to stand down. Should wrap up the whole situation. They're still kids. You can't kill any one of them, including the commander. If things get rough, neutralize them by knocking them out or by tranquilizing them.
Shit. There are tons of them. I didn't give quite the fucking trank sniper.
The map has been updated.
What last log say? Oh. Derp derp derp.
Boss, About those invalids you saw in that devil's house.
Poor bastards. All strapped down to the beds, with those lumps on their chest.
The medical staff tell me they were probably a type of cyst.
Cysts can get that big.
In some cases, yes. But supposing they're a kind of atheroma forming on the surface of the skin, the size is just too big. The
Fuck is an
appearance all
atheroma?
off. In the end, the medical team were at a loss.
I watched House
Those
and I don't even know what
lumps
that
were
shit
like
is.
nothing they'd ever seen.
Detected.
The fluid you said you got on your prosthesis when you touched one was burned off in the fighting, and the factory burned down too. None of the tests we did once you were back at the base revealed a pathogen that could have caused them. Meaning we don't have a single sample to work with.
Everything went up in flames.
What worries the medical team most is whether it's contagious. Whether there's a chance we could end up like that.
And
Mother Base's sanitation control has always been strict. After all, war is great at transporting diseases. For the time being, at least. There's no sign of contagion or any symptoms that could be related. One more thing. About the surgery that had been performed on the people in the Devil's House.
yeah,
You said that their throats were cut open, with an acoustic tube pushed inside?
right. The tubes are hooked up to tape recorders playing some kind of audio.
Well, we picked up some of that audio through your radio transmissions and recorded it here. The intel team has been working on analyzing the communications log.
What have they found?
And
There's
yeah,
nothing tying the
fuck a
contacts
punch a kid in the
together.
face.
We've got a report on 3 deaths in a car accident.
Try going on a
the
flight with one of
autoroute
them.
near Marseille.
It's awful.
Protests outside the Libyan embassy in London. A press conference with the former Prime Minister of Sweden. A former... for Balikpapan. And then commercials for appliances, cough syrup, and TV dinners. Assuming
Actually, I was trying to grab the other
things
kid for intel.
come off as
I don't think you can
recordings of your
grab them.
average public broadcasts.
Public broadcasts. Just radio and TV signals.
Yes, and from all over the world. We're looking into whether they're genuine or not, just to be sure. What else?
If you're gonna use CQC on those
Street. And people chatting about how this year's
Can't grab
tomato
them.
crop did.
And there's nothing they have in common?
We're partway through the cryptanalysis. That includes checking all audio ranges and running it backward and at different speeds. Then there's vocabulary breakdown for political suggestions, ideological common points. But I don't think it's gonna get us anywhere.
Where were the recordings made?
Oh, quiet minute
There's
shot.
nothing linking them from that angle either. Just like you reported, we've detected virtually every major language there is. French, German, Italian, Spanish, including South American accents. Then there's Russian, Hindi, Arabic, Portuguese, Mandarin, Cantonese, Japanese.
They're nothing if not thorough.
Well, I don't know if we've got them all covered. Ignoring the ones that have gone extinct, supposedly over 5,000 languages exist today. Besides, English isn't one of the ones we picked up.
Really? English.
I know. Only 5% of the world's population is a native English speaker. But when you factor in those who've acquired it as a second language, nearly 1/3 of the people speak it. The world's dominant...
Okay, subject is in.
I figured they had it somewhere among all the languages in that place.
No English.
Bear in mind, we didn't hear everything that was played in that room. We couldn't isolate the more distant sounds due to static and the program could have been set to change every day. In a nutshell, for reasons unknown, people in that room with a common medical condition were made to listen to recordings in languages from around the world. It's not clear how the growths on their chests fit in.